snowing outside, so I figured I'd record a video. I just cleaned everybody's tanks, and later tonight is feeding day. The tanks I actually use, let me see that. They're Pinplax tanks. I'll show you up here. They actually have these 4 screws on the corners, and when you take the screws out, these side panels. I don't know if you can see the seam. Side panels right here actually screw to these. So whenever you take these 4 screws out of this side, and it's got 4 screws in the back, these come apart, and then it's just got a screen top on it that locks in with these little tabs like this. And then the bottom actually is a glass piece, and it's got those routed parts where the bottom piece slides in there. What's really neat about that is you can pull the bottom of one tank out and then take the top off of another tank and turn it into a big tank like my carpet pythons here. I'll show you. Yeah, I think he's hungry. He's looking for food. What I'm using to heat my tanks, it's a little bit different than I used to have. Heat tape under there with a thermostat, but then I felt like it wasn't heating enough through the substrate, so I figured I'd go with stuff from the top. I have these compact hoods right here, and they're actually, I'll show you a better picture of one. They're actually like 3 inches tall, and they hold. Yeah, these compact lights actually hold a regular light bulb in them, and then it holds a GU10 bulb. I'll show you the bulbs that it holds. I think it's ZoomEd makes some that have a dichloric red filter on them for nighttime, which you can use on snakes, but you can't really use it on lizards because they can actually see that spectrum of light. That's what a GU10 bulb looks like. It's got these little nubs, and you stick it in the fixture and you turn it and it locks. That's a ceramic heat emitter. That's for if it gets too cold in here for the bearded dragon. Here's a better look at the fixture. It's got 2 switches on it. And the way I got it set up right here is the first tank has one, and it so you can see it fits perfect right here. And I made out of 2x4s, made a stand so it fits perfect where there's enough room for me to stick my fingers. And what it does is not only does it heat this bottom tank to a perfect 92 degrees in the hot spot, it heats the tank above it, underneath it, heats the glass up right here to the same temperature. So it benefits that it heats the bottom tank and the top tank on it. And then for Mr. Caw up here, I actually installed the ceramic fixtures for 2 GU10 bulbs in here and wired it to the plug-in myself. And I have it for 2 because if it gets, I was going to use the other one for an LED bulb just so it's brighter. Look at him, he thinks I'm food. And then he's got 2 daylight bulbs and a fixture up top. Okay, I'll show you what I got for the iguana. The iguana actually has a tank that I made. This tank right here. Bag. It's actually made out of 2x4s and some plastic chicken wire. And what I have for her is I have dual dome fixture, ZoomEd dual dome fixture with actually it's got 2 flood lamps in it for her basking spot, which are eventually going to be replaced by my power sun bulbs. 2 I think they're 100-watt power sun bulbs that I got on order. And then what she's got is 2 fluorescent fixtures with some high output 10.0 UVB bulbs in them. So you can see them from under here. You see them. And her tank temperature stays 80, about 78, 80 degrees at nighttime. Everybody gives me crap because they say that iguanas have to have like 70-80% humidity, and that it won't hold humidity because it's open. But that's what this is for. If you actually pay attention and you spray, she likes that, your animal's enclosure, they won't get dehydrated. She's far from dehydrated. I'll open the tank and show you her. She doesn't particularly like my phone. What are you doing, baby girl? She likes that. As long as you miss this a few times a day, the humidity stays up. What are you doing, huh? So same thing with the bearded dragons. A lot of people will say, there's some people that say they need some humidity, but I think if you spray them every now and then and you make sure you feed them, they don't get dehydrated. As for Jack here, he's got his tank's temperatures stay up pretty high. He's got a UVB bulb up there for his basking bulb. That's Jack. This guy down here, well, I got him set up. He's got a couple of hides. There he is in his little tank down there. And he's just got a little 70-watt basket bulb down on him to keep him warm. I'm about to give her the salad. Let's just feed this iguana. Go ahead and open her tank. What are you doing, babe girl? Watch out, watch your tail. You got food. Get some food. Come on, you big grump. Here. I got food for you. Oh, Daddy's got food. Yeah. Oh, you made me drop some. Is it too big for you to eat? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Here. Get the... You want that second piece? Come on. You got a whole bowl right there. You got a whole plate of food. Go get your plate of food. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go get your food. Go get your food. Yeah, go get your food. I think tomorrow when we go to the store, I'll buy her some more grapes. She seems to love grapes. Here's the cut up stuff for the bearded dragon. Let's put her some squash in here and some collard greens, and then we'll open her tank right here. Put her food on the bowl right here. I gotta clean out this tank. Anyways, I'll show you. Give her some food out of my hand. What are you doing, pretty? Look what Daddy's got for you. Look what I got for you. You want some food? Hmm? You want some food? Look. Look, I got some food. You want that food? Huh? Look. No? You don't want no food? Come here. Look what I got you. Look what I got you. Get some more. Get some more, big head. Yeah. The pretty lizard. There's my big guy. You see him? That's the inside of his tank. I think he's sleeping. Not familiar with snake hooks. That's my snake hook. Well, it's one of my snake hooks. That particular snake hook I got from Midwest Tongs. The reason why I got the snake hook is because this guy right here, if I just stick my hand in there to get him, he will bite me. So he's asleep right now, so we're going to try to wake him up without getting bit. What are you doing, buddy? And this is my suggestion: is if you have a bigger snake, buy a snake hook so he won't bite you. Because what happens is they, particularly larger snakes like this guy, he has an appetite, so they end up their feeding response is pretty big. So if you just stick your hand in there, he's gonna think it's food. The best thing to do is train him where whenever you touch him with the snake hook, he knows it's not dinner time. Let's see, you see him. That's my carpet python. This is my girl. That's my girl Ruby. What are you doing, Ruby? Good girl. That's my... This is the spaz. That's Violet. My Annery Honduran milk snake. What are you doing, fat girl? She is a spaz. She said, "What are you doing? I don't have any food for you." I don't know if you can tell the reason why I call her Violet. If you look at her, when you hold her out in the sunlight, she's got violet and purple in her pattern. Henry. Look at this spaz. What are you doing, Mr. Spaz? Pretty guy. Trying to hide. What are you doing? What are you doing? Man, you wonder why they call them ball pythons. You got some dirt on you, dude. That's Popeye.